What's up you guys? My name is Veronica and welcome back to my channel. So today we are doing something a little bit different, like we've never done anything the same on my channel yet. But I am going to read unpopular opinions that I have. But I have a lot of unpopular opinions and I want to tell some to you. I have a whole list here. We are definitely not going to get into all of them, but why not start some? It's very hot in here. It's not fall yet. I live in Minnesota and it's like 60 something degrees out, but it's really hot in here. Let's get to the first one. I'm going to be looking down at my list that I just showed you because I do not remember these off the top of my head. So if you're wondering why I'm looking down, that is why. Let's get into it. So my first unpopular opinion is I don't want to come off kind of rude or anything, but hear me out. A full face of makeup without lipstick is not cute. And when I mean a full face of makeup, I'm talking about when you are full glam. Even the level of makeup that I have on now is not what I'm talking about. If you choose not to wear lipstick with the level of makeup that I have on, as you see, that is completely fine. I don't really see a problem with it. Put on chapstick, you're good to go. But I do think that if you are going out to a nightclub, or if you're going out to a concert or something where you're looking really nice, you doll yourself up, you have your fake lashes on, you have some glittery ass eyeshadow, you have contour up the ass, your hair is on fleek, your outfit is on point. And then if you just have everything looking flawless and then you don't even have a lipstick on, it just looks a little bit off to me. And it just kind of looks like you have no lips because everything is so done up. And so I feel like even if you just put a nude lipstick on, it gives you a little more something something versus not having anything on there. So let me know if you agree with me. Maybe not. It's cool. Alright. I know not a lot of people are going to agree with me here, but macaroni and cheese is disgusting no matter what brand it is, Kraft, Noodles and Company, Stouffer's, homemade. I cannot eat macaroni and cheese. I like cheese. I'm not a huge fan of melted cheese, maybe that's why, but I like nachos and cheese, so it's okay. And I love pasta, but I do not like macaroni and cheese. It just, does not taste good to me. I will refuse it every time. Ever since I was in daycare at 3-4 years old, no, thank you. My old daycare provider was kind of mad because she would always give everybody macaroni and cheese, because it was easy to make. And then I had to get SpaghettiOs or something like that. It was really funny. Okay, so the next unpopular opinion, wow, I feel like you all are gonna hate me after this, but I think the world needs to stop having kids. Now there is a trend going on that I've been learning in economics where the population has actually been slowing down, or how do I want to say it? Birth rate is actually going down throughout the generations. So as our generation gets older, we start having kids, and then Generation Z, and as just everybody gets older, there is a studies have found that people are having less and less kids, which I like, but at the same time, which is kind of scary, which I'm kind of realizing, is that we don't have any people to replace the jobs, which then, is kind of nice because everybody will have a job, but at the same time, people are gonna have to work overtime. There's not enough people. And my cat decides to eat when I'm filming. You can hear that over there, just ignore that. I'm not gonna prevent him from eating. Nah. Okay. I'm sorry, but you cannot change my mind on this one. At all. Cars should not be given to teenagers for free. Once you turn 16, I feel that you should earn your car You should buy it yourself. You need to save the money yourself, and I don't feel like parents should be giving their car to their child for free. They can sell them a car, they can, you know, do something where they can pay it off, but I do not feel that it's right for someone to just get their license, whether they're 16, 17, a little bit older, to just like pass your driver's test and then your parents or whoever to go, hey, here's a free car. To me, I've seen when this happens that it's when you do not work for your car, you're more ungrateful. I don't want to say you're ungrateful, but you do not appreciate that car as you would if you actually worked and bought it yourself, if that makes sense. A lot of the people that I went to high school with got their cars handed down to them, and I told them I don't think it's right, even though like they're friends with me, you know. I got my license right when I was like 16 and a half because I was a cheerleader, and then I got hurt, so I had to quit. Then I got my license, and I had to get a job. It was another rule in my house that when you were 16, you had to get a job. So if I wanted to drive, I had to have a job, and I had to pay for all my transportation myself. And so I got my license, and I got a job at Aeropostale. And so my mom and I shared her car. I could drive back and forth to work, and I would have to pay half of her insurance. I would have to pay for my own gas, and that's what it was until I could save up for a car. Towards my birthday, I saw a job posting, and I was starting to hate my job at Aeropostale, so I decided to switch jobs. I had the interview on Friday. I got the job. I had to start the next Monday, and I had to get a car over the weekend. I didn't have enough money at that point to buy a car myself. My parents went out because I had a deal with my job that I would be working a little bit later because I couldn't get to my work as fast as they wanted me to. We had a deal that I would work a little bit later, but my mom's like, no, this job is pretty nice for you. It kind of sets you up for the future. My parents bought me a car over the weekend, so, you know, I had one weekend before I started this job. Parents bought me a new car. It was 1 week before my 17th birthday. My parents said, happy birthday, here's a car. The car was $1,500. We were paying $500 of it. You owe us $1,000. My parents paid for $500 of my car versus the whole $1,500, which I mean I'm very grateful for, but at the same time, they did not buy my car. I had to pay my parents back every month. I paid about $150 a month until I could pay it back, because, you know, I was in high school. And then I had to get my own car insurance, so, you know, I paid half of my mom's, so now my mom and I ended up having the exact same car, exact same year, so our insurance was pretty much the same. You know, I was a new driver, so mine was a little bit more expensive. So hypothetically, let's say I was paying $50 a month for my mom's insurance. I was now doubling that and then add $20. So it was like $120 a month. But I wanted to drive. I had to make it work. 2 more that I want to talk about. So, don't hate me. I don't know if any of you guys know this, but I have 7 tattoos, and I plan on getting more. My tattoos are pretty visible depending on what I wear. I have 5 on my leg, 4.5 I should say on my leg. They're pretty visible when I wear shorts. I mean, you will see them. I love tattoos, so don't take me saying this as the fact that like I hate tattoos. I love tattoos, but I do not think foot tattoos are that cute. Okay, I'm not a huge fan of feet in general, and they're kind of like bony and veiny, but the fact that like you get a tattoo on it, and a lot of the times I've seen that tattoos are blown out on feet, and then they just they wear out very badly because, you know, you wear shoes. The wear and tear of everyday life, you know, wearing different shoes, going barefoot, you know, you're pretty rough on your feet. Having a tattoo there, it's kind of hard to take care of it. It's hard to not have it be roughed up, and so your tattoo can look worn out very easily. Like, I have a tattoo right here and it's pretty worn out right around this spot where I wear a bra strap because my bra hits it every day. And so just think about if you have a tattoo on your foot. I mean, it's not like this in every single case, but especially on the sides, I feel like it will wear out a lot and it's just not that cute to me. And then, like, I just kind of think feet are kind of cute without anything on it. So, like, when you're wearing, like, open-toed shoes or sandals for anybody in that, it's just kind of a little bit cuter if you don't see something. Normally, out of a lot of the feet tattoo that I've seen, a lot of times, like I've said, they're worn out, they are blown out, and so it just doesn't look very good, and so it's hard to tell what the tattoo is, if that makes sense. I think that's all that I want to talk about. I was going to go into one more, but I don't know. My mind's kind of changing on it in the last week, so I don't really want to talk about it. But that is all I have for you guys today. Thank you guys for sticking around while I have videos that are timed all over the place. I'm pretty busy right now. School's kicking my butt, and we only have 3 more months till we graduate. Just stick around. We'll be on a more normal schedule soon. You know, we're getting used to it. Thank you guys so much for watching. I will see you next time. Bye-bye.